Hello everyone, I am Deepika and today we are going to study something very interesting and useful. You must have heard about senses, our 5 senses, that is ear, eyes, nose, tongue and our skin. So आज हम कुछ idioms सीखेंगे जो इन्हीं 5 senses के ऊपर है. So let's dive into the video without any further delay. The first one is eyes. जब भी हम बात करते हैं आँखों की, so let's see some 2 idioms related to our eyes. The very first one is to have a bird's eye view. Have you seen birds? कभी birds को देखा है? कैसे इतना ऊपर जाकर उड़ते हैं? Now suppose उस level का अगर आपको view चाहिए, तो how would you say? So bird's eye view simply means to have a view above something. कितना भी ऊंचाई से अगर आपको view चाहिए, so there we can use bird's eye view. For example, if you want to have a bird's eye view of Paris, just climb up to the Eiffel Tower. Or let's take another example. If I say that I want to have a bird's eye view of city, so you can simply say just climb up to the topmost floor of the city and you can have a bird's eye view. So bird's eye view simply means that to have a above view. किसी भी चीज़ का ऊंचाई से व्यू देखने के लिए we can use this idiom bird's eye view. Another idiom related to our first sense eye is apple of eye. Apple of eye means आँखों का तारा. जनरली हिंदी में हमने बहुत सुना है इसको कि वो मेरी मम्मी की आँखों का तारा है. So आँखों का तारा apple of an eye. It simply means something or someone which is very important to you. For example, my brother is apple of my grandmother's eye. मेरा भाई मेरी दादी की आँखों का तारा है. Similarly, I can say we are 3 siblings, but the youngest one is the apple of my father's eye. So छोटे वाला मेरे पापा की आँखों का तारा है. So these are the 2 idioms which we can use with the eye, which was our first sense. That was first is to have a bird's eye view. किसी भी ऊंचाई का view देखने के लिए we can use this. And second is apple of eye, which simply means someone who is very important to you. In Hindi we say आँखों का तारा. Let's move to the second sense, which is all about our nose. So जब भी हम nose से related idiom की बात करते हैं, the very first one is under the nose. What is under the nose? हिंदी में generally बोलते हैं नाक के नीचे से. नाक के नीचे से मतलब when something happens really close to you and you don't even notice that. So there we can use this idiom under the nose. For example, students were cheating in the exam under the nose of teacher. Or my brother, he took money from my father's wallet. He took money under the nose of my father. तो उसने अपने पापा के वॉलेट से पैसे चुरा लिए, वो भी उनकी नाक के नीचे से. So under the nose we can use when something happens really close to you and you don't even notice that. Simply means नाक के नीचे से. The other idiom is as plain as nose on your face. इतना simple कि जैसे आपकी नाक आपके face पे. It simply means very obvious. Something which is very obvious वहाँ हम use कर सकते हैं as plain as the nose on your face. For example, the answer of this question was as plain as nose on your face. Or I can also say the solution of this problem was as plain as the nose on your face. So these were the 2 idioms related to our second sense, that was nose. So the first idiom which we started is under the nose, नाक के नीचे से, and second one is as plain as nose on your face, which simply means very obvious. Let's talk about the third sense, which is all about tongue. तो जब भी हम बात करते हैं tongue की, उससे related कुछ idioms देखते हैं. The very first one is hold your tongue. Hold your tongue means stay silent. शांत हो जाओ. For example, इसको generally हम हिंदी में भी बोलते हैं अपनी जुबान पर लगाम लगाओ. So if I take example, stop talking nonsense and just hold your tongue. सारी बकवास बंद करो और अपनी जुबान पर लगाम लगाओ. Or I can also say enough is enough. Just stop this rubbish and hold your tongue. बहुत हुआ, बस अपनी जुबान पर लगाम लगाओ. So that was hold your tongue, which simply means जुबान पर लगाम लगाना. Let's talk about second idiom related to the third sense, which is just on the tip of my tongue. जब भी आप बोलते हो कि बस मेरी ज़ुबान पर है, when you know something but you face difficulty in remembering that or telling that, at that time we use this idiom on the tip of tongue. For example, when you say his name is just on the tip of the tongue, उसका नाम बस मेरी ज़ुबान पर ही है, I can't tell that, मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है. So that time we can you simply use on the tip of tongue. Or you can also say the answer is just on the tip of tongue, just wait for a second, I'm remembering. So when you say मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा, I'm trying to recall something, so it is just on the tip of my tongue. So that were two idioms related to tongue. The first which studied is hold your tongue, which means ज़ुबान पर लगाम लगाओ, and second was on the tip of tongue, which means जो मेरी ज़ुबान पर ही है, जो मुझे याद आने वाला है, I'm unable to say. Let's talk about the fourth sense, which is ear. The first idiom related to ear is all about lend an ear. Lend an ear simply means to pay attention. वैसे तो lend का मतलब उधार देना होता है, but here we are not lending our ear, we simply paying attention. So जहाँ पर भी आपको कहीं पर भी ध्यान देना है, so वहाँ हम यूज़ करेंगे इस idiom को, which is all about lend an ear. For example, may I have your attention please? सुना तो ज़रूर होगा ये. So इसी की जगह हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं would you please lend me your ear? Let's take one more example. Students must lend their ear to their teachers. बच्चों को अपने टीचर्स की बात ध्यान से सुननी चाहिए, so they must lend their ear to their teachers. Let's talk about another idiom related to ear, that is all about turn a deaf ear. Turn a deaf ear simply means किसी की बात सुनकर भी अनसुनी कर देना. For example, I was so annoyed with my brother that I turned deaf ear to him. मैं अपने भाई से इतना ज़्यादा नाराज़ थी कि मैंने उसकी बात सुनकर भी अनसुनी कर दी. One more example, he turned deaf ear to him. That was so rude of him. उसने उसकी बात ही अनसुनी कर दी. He turned deaf ear. So किसी की भी बात को अनसुना कर देना is all about turn a deaf ear. So that was our two idioms related to ear. That is, first one was lend an ear to pay attention, and second was to turn deaf ear, which was simply meaning किसी की भी बात को सुनकर भी अनसुना कर देना. Let's talk about fifth sense, which is all about skin. Skin से हम feel कर सकते हैं. So that's what our first idiom is all about, to feel irritated. जब भी आप annoyed और irritated feel करते हो, so for that we have beautiful idiom which is all about get under my skin. So जहाँ पर भी आपको बोलना है कि मैं परेशान हो जाता हूँ, नाराज़ होता हूँ, irritate होता हूँ, so वहाँ आप यूज़ करेंगे get under my skin. For example, young children are so naughty, they just get under my skin. वो इतने शरारती होते हैं कि मैं बस उनसे परेशान हो जाता हूँ. और he is just irritating, he gets under my skin. वो इतना irritating है that I get so annoyed with him. So he is so irritating, he gets under my skin. Let's talk about our another idiom which is related to skin, that is all about thick-skinned. Thick-skinned simply means insensitive to any insult or criticism. हिंदी में बोलते हैं मोटी चमड़ी का, जिसे ज़्यादा कुछ फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. Let's say my brother is thick-skinned. कितना भी डांट लो कुछ असर ही नहीं होता. He is so thick-skinned. One more example, you have to be thick-skinned if you want to work in private sector. प्राइवेट सेक्टर में इतना क्रिटिसिज्म होता है, बिना बात के डांटते हैं एंड ऑल दैट, सो देयर यू मस्ट बी थिक स्किन्ड. तो जहाँ पर भी हम बात कर रहे हैं, यू हैव टू बी इनसेंसिटिव टू एनी क्रिटिसिज्म और इंसल्ट, यू कैन सिंपली यूज थिक स्किन्ड. So these were the 5 senses and our 10 very interesting and useful idioms. I hope you found it really interesting and useful, and you will definitely use it in your language. See you in